Just on first glance, you might not notice that this is a special apartment, but the more you look at it, the more you realize it is an architect who designed it. There are intentions behind every part of it.
Hi, my name is Rory, and I'm a model.
I'm Isaac, and I'm an architect.
This unit was designed for Neutra's parents-in-law, Dione's parents.
After retirement in their older years, they just wanted a small space where they could host dinners sometimes, but I think eventually they realized that even as brilliant as Neutra is, a studio is rather small for a married couple who is coming from a house. So
They pulled it from the front apartment, which was a 2-bedroom. We have behind Isaac a bed, which we take turns on. Whoever's getting up earlier usually sleeps on that bed. And then the bedroom has a bed,
Yeah.
which is the bed that whoever usually is sleeping in later takes.
I do think that it helps that we're twins.
We get along so well, and we share everything, and we have since we were kids, so it doesn't feel odd to be sharing a space. Our cat, his name is Mittens, the cat. He's been around since we were little kids, and it's very convenient for him because being on the ground floor of the building, we can leave the window open and he can just come and go as he pleases, which he loves.
There is a way of thinking about design in modernism. Instead of coming at design from the idea of creating a beautiful photograph, it's thinking about the way that you would live in the space first. When we were picking furniture, some things that were important were, having lots of color because it's such a white apartment, bringing some ornament back in that it would feel a little cozier because modernists can feel sterile.
We have an upstairs neighbor, Tom Hines, who is probably the leading expert in Neutra and a lot of California modernism.
He was definitely skeptical of our taste when we moved
Oh,
in.
very much.
He would call us the Victorians.
Yeah. Oh, so Victorian.
But then, even he had to admit when he was over,
He did say that it was nice.
he liked it.
He liked it. Well, it's fun.
He said, I didn't really expect it, but it is actually pleasant in here.
I know.
It was a begrudging compliment, but very high praise, Nothing is a perfect square in this apartment, which might not be typical Neutra, but the convention coming from the Midwest, apartments there are very big. So I think living here has been a good palate cleanser for that idea and thinking about what you might actually use, how big does it actually need to be.
It also feels a bit like its own standalone house, which is funny because it is an apartment building. I think it actually is a really great space for entertaining somehow, even though it's so small. It feels a bit like a clubhouse. You sort of come up here and you've left LA and you're now in a forest somewhere.
This is the most social apartment building I've lived in. It feels like a little community.